Hello everybody, this is Matt, Cole. We're both instructors for the EMS department here. We're going to go over doing a wrap of an individual that has sustained an injury, cut, laceration. We're going to do a controlled bleeding. Okay, so first of all, we want to make sure we have our BSI on. Okay, so we have our BSI on our situation here. So we have Cole here. So Cole's going to be is going to be holding his hand. I said Cole, it's Colton, but holding his hand, there's got some bleeding going on there. Okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to need our dressing here. So we have our 4x4. Make sure that my hands and my area is safe, and I have my gauze. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to do direct pressure. Okay, so we want to have that direct pressure right there. We want to try to keep the bleeding within inside there. Okay, so as we put that there, we want to get our Kerlix. Now, there's no need to take a pulse on this because we are trying to stop the bleed, and that will impair our pulse rate. Okay, when I do dressings for this, I like to do a crisscross pattern. I want to make sure you're not doing it too tight on there, but we do want to make sure it's snug because we do want to keep that bleed under control there. Okay. And I always like to try to make it nice and pretty. Not that our job is pretty sometimes, but. And the crisscross pattern that I found over the years of doing this seems to hold the dressing in place. Okay. And we have our 2 pieces of tape here. And we want to make sure we secure this. Okay. So what type of bleeding would we see with this type of wound? Well, the bleeding we'll see with this will be venal blood. Okay. Not necessarily arterial blood. So venal blood is going to be dark red blood, and arterial blood is going to be bright red blood. When we do our next session here with tourniquet, it will be bright red blood, and we'll explain a little bit more as we go through that. Okay, stay tuned to part 2.
Like it.